everybody and welcome back. So today's video is going to be on how I progress in my game and when I'm doing solos, how I can get Paragons faster. Today we're going to start off by talking about the cow level again. So we're going to go over to the armor. We're going to forge weapons. We're going to look for what it says, pole arm. Now, I've been getting a lot of drops lately of these bovine sticks, so I haven't been really having to make them, but this is how you make them. I usually make about 5 to 10, depending. I know a lot of people don't think that it's 100% worth keeping them. I do have a nice little stash of them. I keep them for when I do solo runs or even 2-man group runs, because what you can do, as I'll show you in my video, is you can jump in. There's at least 2 pools of reflection in there, and that's going to give you the extra added boost so that you can then up your paragons and your paragon points will go up much quicker. So we'll go here, and then I'll just quickly turn these into, if any, bovine sticks, and then I'll come right back. So out of that, I got 2 extra sticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the other ones. Those are going to give me forgotten souls. And then what I'm going to do before I start the rift is I'm going to open up the level. You stick it in, you hit transmute, press OK. It's going to consume it. You're going to jump in. What I like to do is, and I'll show you, is stay on the outside of the cow level. Immediately look for the pool of reflection, the first one. Then I'll finish up the cow level, not like 100%, but I'll finish like the boss and then a bunch of other guys, and I'll look for the second pool so that I kind of have an idea of where the pool is. So we're going to jump in, and right away I'm just going to go right to the edge. I'm going to go right along the edge. Okay, this is my first pool, and I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to finish up the level by looking for the king. Oh, there's the second one. Okay, so I'm going to have to remember kind of where it is on the map, because when you pop back in, it doesn't tell you exactly where it is. So it's going to be north of the entrance. And this will go by super quick because of the seasonal buffs, because you're killing all of the cows super quickly. Okay, here he is right here. Okay, so I think there's 3 waves. So you do all 3 waves. And then I actually think my pool of reflection is gonna run out quicker than I thought it was gonna. Oh, nope, so it carried on over. Good. And I will collect that. Some diamonds, and that's it. And see how there's nothing here right now? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to teleport out. And I'm going to leave this open because it stays open. You're just going to go really quickly and get rid of anything that you have that you need to get rid of. Make sure that your armor is fixed. I got a Paragon level for doing that, which is amazing. And then you're going to go into a grader that you can do at a comfortable level. I'm going for 110s because I am trying to get my Paragon levels up. So we're going to do a 110. This won't be quick. It'll probably take me just a little bit to go through it. Ideally, if you can find one other person to do this with you, that's the best thing. So for this, I did switch up my gems from diamonds to some diamonds and some rubies. To do my push, I should have switched them back before I did this really quick one. A lot of crap on the floor, which now I am allergic to. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get the pylon. And my season buff's kicking in again. I'm gonna kind of try to group these guys up. Do a couple of hits. Alright, so I'm gonna try right, which is a dead end. Right was wrong. So right now, the season 21 is going to be over, pending, soonish. So what I'm just doing right now is seeing how far I can push myself before it ends. Because 1, this is my first season, and 2, this is my first build, the Whirlwind build. I want to see how far I can push it with as many Paragon points as I can possibly get. So next season when I have a running start, because I know all of the stats, all of the everything that I need to put on my armor, the armor that I need, the moves that I need, then I can see how quickly I can actually do everything. And I know at the appropriate times when to switch my moves and switch my gems and what groups to hit and what not to hit, to stay away from bounties until the very end if I need to do them, and just do the challenge rifts, group up when I need to group up, and do solo pushes when I need to do that as well. Okay. This map is one of my favorite maps. Not a lot of people like this map. I like it because I can group my mobs together pretty nicely. I stand right here, hopefully those two groups will come together. Yep. You also want to learn how to group your mobs so that it becomes one big mob instead of like 4 teeny mobs. I'm also learned that entrances and exits change on maps. So when I was thinking, oh my goodness, why do I always get lost? It's because the maps do flip. And I was like, well, is there something I can do to fix that? Like, how do people know where to go? And you just don't sometimes. So you kind of get a feel for the maps. And then you can see like, oh, I came up at the top, so it might be at the bottom. Or I came out here, so it may be there. Kind of situation. I also learned that my ground stomp does nothing for the Rift Guardian except for stun them. So with these packs, I can ground stomp them into me and position them where I want them. And the Rift Guardian is stubborn. Alright, we'll go up. So obviously this is taking more time than a lot of people would like to do their runs in. The highest solo that I can do is a 119. I feel like a 110 is when it starts to get serious for me. And that's why I like to keep doing 110s, because I feel like I'm learning a little bit more every time I do a 110, as well as getting the extra Paragons. Otherwise, you know, I'd be zipping through the 90s, but then I would feel like going through the whole thing with the pole arm would be a waste of time as well. Okay, so right now, because I have my rubies on, it makes me nervous to stand in that. And I don't want to die. Fudge. Whew. Okay, yep, out of that. Jeez, that's bananas. Did you guys stop blowing up, man? Okay, you're gonna try to want to bring him into the circle. Of course, he explodes. Get this last guy, and then I should be at the Guardian. And it's gonna pop me right over the threshold. So see, now my bar is blue. That means my pool has run out, which usually it does. So what I will do after this is pop back in and grab the second one and then close the rift. And I will show you that. Okay, grab everything. And you can, do your Urshi. Right now, I pretty much have all my gems, my gem augments on my armor to 120, and then I have my other ones to 125. I would like to see them up more, but I have to do group play to do that. So I do group play every couple of days. And so the next time we do group play, I'll try to level them up a couple of levels. Not trying to reach for the stars here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into the beginning of the portal, because I remember I said that it was north of the beginning of the portal instead of where I jumped out of. Okay, grab that. Now you're gonna want to make sure there's nothing around to kill you. Because if you die, that defeats the purpose. Okay, and so now we're going to close it back up. And I got another Paragon for that. You can only do one of these per game. So what you're gonna do, I'm just gonna put it on my appropriate slot, is then you're gonna leave game. It's not gonna mess with your progression or anything. And then you're gonna start game again and repeat. And just do it over and over and over again. This really helps the higher the Paragon you are, because the higher you actually get in Paragon, the more difficult it is for you to level up in a decent amount of time. And then also too, if you're, just doing it solo like I'm doing it and I'm at 1688, it does take me a few 110s to level up, versus I just got 2 Paragon points for that one bovine stick. So that would be my suggestion for you if you are doing a single or a double, or if you're really high up in Paragon points. And now you can also see, since I left game, came back in game, the cube has closed the bovine stick out. I can use another bovine stick, and I still have my Paragons. Nothing happened. I still have my stash, everything's still in there, nothing happened. So that's just a little trick that I picked up and I wanted to share with everybody. As always, thank you for watching my video. I like to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I am also a Twitch streamer, shameless plug. You can always check me out on my Twitch channel. I do every single day except for Tuesday and Saturday. Thank you very much and have a good rest of your day.